Hi guys, what's up? It's Joe here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for Love Island 2025 Aftersun Season 10 Episode 1. I will leave a link down below to the last season, 2024 Season 9. Of course there's going to be spoilers in all these videos. If I don't mention it at the start of the video, I'll mention it in the description, or it'll be on the playlist as well, so you can see that. But without further ado, let's get on with it. So Sophie and Blue are here. They're going to be chatting to Maya later. We also had Gabby and Kaz from this year's All Stars. We had Shakira's mum and sister. There's also two new people on the panel. We have Ash Home and Joe Baggs. Names didn't ring a bell straight away, but one of them definitely did after I looked at his description. So Ash Home, she's a social media influencer and presenter. Not heard of her for that, but then she was on the 14th series of X Factor in 2017, but I don't think I watched that series, so not too sure. But Joe Baggs, he's an internet personality. He's been on the 16th to 19th series of Gogglebox. I think he's from Essex because he's with his mum and dad and maybe his brother or something. So he had glasses on, but without his glasses, like, I recognised him, yeah. Then, of course, we have India Pollock, of course. So they caught up with the bombshells. They had, like, little chats with them, like, interviews, you know, who they're going to go for and all this. Then they were talking about Dejan, Melisha and Meg, and how did Dejan handle the dates. Then they were talking about Harry, Helena and Yasmin, and does Harry like Helena. Then they were talking about Connor, Tony, Emily, and then was Connor respectful? Was he a respectful king? And then does Tony like need someone to graft her other than Connor? Does she need someone else to come in? Another bombshell. Kaz said she saw Maya in Thailand, but like, I don't think Maya could handle it or something, I heard. Kaz and Montel, they're just friends now after they left the villa. And Gabby and Casey are at different stages. They've completely broke up. Like, I mean, Casey's one of them people, like, it's just, when you see him in the villa and he's all this different people, it is different when you're in the villa than outside life. But, you know, he just wants to be single. I don't think he was, like, actually interested in Gabby. I don't think that, but who knows. So they talked about, like, the villa. Gabby was saying she likes Shakira and Kaz likes Dejan as people. They spoke to Sophie. Then we had a new word, T-matized. Of course, the T is a naughty word, so we call it chestmatized, but it's not that funny when it's, you know, censored. But yeah, so that's basically a man being hypnotized by a girl's chest, and so it's the same as like a dematized, which Sophie made up. So she's literally making up words, and they're probably going to be hers, or it's going to go in the Love Island dictionary again. So they spoke to Blue. Yasmin and Melisha did like Blue, so I think if he would have stayed in, it would have been so much better. Because, I mean, yeah, we've not seen much of Shay. Maybe he's a slow burner, but we need to give him a bit more time, I think. And then after a week, if nothing's there, he needs to go. Like, if he's not making the connections, someone needs to be doing that. And yeah, so I think the wrong decision was made there. But Sophie might like Blue, so who knows if they do something on the outside. Then Blue said hi to Gabby and then said, do you want to go for a chat? So who knows if they'll hit it off. So they showed their best bits of them. They talked about Shakira and Ben. Are they happy that they are together? They talked about Tommy and Megan. Should they, you know, stay together? Do they suit? Then they talked about Alima and Ramel. And then, as I said, Shay, you know, is he there for the right reasons? Probably is, but he's just not found anyone yet. I mean, the girls, the new bombshells, he's been talking to them. He can flirt all he wants. You know, he's single. But yeah, they spoke to Shakira's mum and sister. They weren't like, liking Ben, I think, at the start, but I think they're sort of growing on it. Didn't like Harry, and Shakira's mum was like happy. Helena took Harry to the hideaway, but not happy because, it was breaking that relationship. But then, she was like, oh, thank God, because, Harry's awful. But yeah, we'll just see. I don't know what's going to happen, if Shakira and Ben are going to stay together or if someone else is going to come in for Shakira. So they went live to Mallorca, spoke to Megan. She was saying that Meg and Helena are her friends. She was lip-syncing on the terrace with Tommy just before she came on air, so she had to fix up her makeup. No one that she really likes at the moment, even the new bombshell, she's not really, like Shay and all, nothing really there. Tommy, said, he was speaking to them, but he's not really interested that much, so I think at the moment, she's safe. There was no game. Normally they have like a little game or something, but I don't know if they're going to bring that later in the Aftersun. I'm not too sure. So there was an exclusive of Melisha and Alima talking basically about Meg and Dejan, and, I don't need to talk to your, girl before I need to pull your man and all this, like what she's doing, whatever. Meg, was being compared to a Spoons girly by the panel. Blue might ask Gabby on a date. She's not saying no, I don't think. But yeah, Shay needs to graph. He really needs to graph. Otherwise, his, position in the Love Island villa is at risk. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.